Hello guys, this is my third video and we're on the second month of the pandemic. So as you know from my previous video, I decided to build my own PC. But as you know, we're actually still, during the pandemic, we're locked down in our home. So obviously I cannot go out to buy any parts. So what I decided was I decided to talk to a few YouTubers and also to a few streamers, and I talked to a few friends. And after getting so much information, I noticed I was getting a little bit of paralysis over analysis, which means that sometimes you're getting so much information that you get confused and you kind of block yourself from actually making any decisions. So at the end, I decided to just sort of narrow my information and decided to just pick wisely where I'm getting my information. And I came across this really cool website that allowed me to pick the parts for my PC to see if all of them are compatible and order online. So I will show you how that works. So just follow me. This is the website that I was mentioning to you before. This website is called PCpartpicker. And in this website, you can create your own configuration for any type of PC that you might want. Here I have already selected the parts that I want. This is supposed to be a budget PC, but at the same time I don't want to go too cheap on many of the parts. So I'll just show you. Here I already selected my CPU. Is going to be an AMD Ryzen 3 2200. This is one of the cheapest ones. Now remember, I'm in Canada, so this pricing is in Canadian dollars. One thing I forgot to mention, when you go into this website, it allows you to pick which country you're in. So if you're in Canada, like myself, I can click here and go into all these different countries and select where I live in. So I can create my configuration based on that. So I'm in Canada, so I'm just gonna stick to Canada. Here, like I said, I selected a CPU, which is AMD Ryzen 3. Also the motherboard that is compatible with this particular CPU. Also, I decided to go a little more pricey with the memory. I decided to go for a 2 sticks of 8 gigs of DDR4 type of memory, which is supposed to be the most badass super boss master type of memory. Also storage, instead of buying a hard drive, I decided to go for this M.2, which is one of the fastest storage devices that you can just install on top of the motherboard. Now video card, I haven't decided if I want to buy this one. I already have one, but this one, the good thing about this one is that it has an encoder that allows you to stream a lot faster. So it kind of releases the stress on your actual CPU when you're streaming. So I mean, I'm still thinking about it, because if you look at the prices, this is probably the most expensive of all the parts that I'm selecting. So I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. Now I also got a case, which is a Cooler Master Box Q300L. This is a small case, and like I said, this is going to be just for streaming, so I don't think I need anything bigger, so that's why I decided to go for that. Also, I am buying a power supply, a Corsair 550. I don't know if I said it correctly, I think I did. This provides 550 watts. Now, something I forgot to mention is here in this configuration at the top, it gives you an estimate of the power that you might use on this system. So with this, I might just be using or needing 274 watts. So I think that's more than enough for the amount of power that I will get from this power supply. Also, here on the top, you can see if your system is compatible. So this part, you can see it right here, it tells you that all these parts work together well. So this is a big advantage, especially right now that we don't have the luxury to go out and shop around. I find this very useful, and at the end I decided to buy all these parts. Now another thing that or another advantage of using this website is that you have the option to actually buy from here. I did not do that, however it did allow me to see the prices, so I just decided to go into my own Amazon account and buy from there. And here on the bottom it gives you an estimate of how much you might be spending. Don't forget, these are Canadian dollars, so if you switch to the American version of it, it'll be in US dollars. And here at the bottom, you get, if there's a compatibility problem, you will get it right here, and it will tell you why the problem exists, and then you can correct that. And here on the bottom, you see all the pricing history. As you can see right here, right now we're here on March, April, and right here is when the pandemic started, and you can tell how the prices kind of went up a little bit and then kind of down later on. And it totally makes sense, because now there's a lot of teachers streaming from home to teach children. There's a lot of government officials also streaming from home. There's also enthusiasts like myself that are doing this as a hobby. So I can totally see how this graph totally makes sense. So this is it. This is the website I wanted to show you guys. So so this made it a lot easier for me to just pick and choose and buy and get my PC parts. Okay guys, so I hope you find this website useful. It was definitely useful to me. I was able to find all the parts that I needed and order them online. So just a little disclaimer, I am not getting paid to show you this. This is something that I came across, and I just wanted to show you guys and put it out there. Lastly, if you're interested on seeing how I put together this PC, please stay tuned, subscribe to this channel, and follow me on my social media channels that should be down below. That's it for now. Until next time.